Hey Cactus friends, it's Jenny from Cookies Cacti. For those of you who have been watching my videos for a while, this should be a very familiar scene. Yes, we are at the Desert Botanical Garden for the 2025 Fall Plant Sale. And I was going through my channel content earlier today to see how many of these videos we have done over the years. And I can't believe it, but this is our 6th shopping video at the DBG plant sale. So the Desert Botanical Garden in Phoenix, Arizona hosts these plant sales twice a year. It's actually located in a parking lot just outside of the garden, because the garden's over there where you see that mountain or hill peeking out from behind the tents. And so they use the parking lot for the garden to host these sales. And the sale really is a fundraising event for the garden. So this sale occurs twice a year, once in the spring and once in the fall. I think the spring sales are usually in March, and then the fall sales typically occur in October. And so it is mid-October right now as we are recording. So the format from sale to sale has been about the same as we have seen over the years. They have all these plants out here in the open, which are more landscape-sized plants or landscape plants, and are already ready to go into a yard, for example. And then there are those tented areas you can see that I'm pointing to, in which they house a lot of maybe more of the collector plants, if you will. And usually there is a cactus tent and then a succulent tent. And so in the past videos, what I would do is try to cover pretty much all the plants that I possibly could, and then give you all an idea of the size of the pots and the prices. But I did a kind of a quick walkthrough before I press the record button, and I feel like a lot of the prices have remained roughly the same, which is actually kind of incredible given how prices on everything has been increasing very quickly. For today I was trying to think, could we make this a little bit different? And I don't know. Let's see what happens, because every time I say that I'll just fall into some rhythm that I didn't even think about. So let's see. You can see right now that we are in the agave section, and there are lots and lots and lots of different agave that are available. Maybe we can just sort of walk through these, see how much we can capture. Here you can see lots and lots of cactus out here in the open. These all tend to be larger pots of plants, mostly 1 gallon and up. So one thing that's different about this year's filming is that I'm actually here on a weekday. It is actually Friday because I happen to have the day off from work, and it just happened to coincide with the fall plant sale. So that's what I'm doing on my day off. Taking you all here with me to look at some beautiful plants. Usually I come here on Saturdays every year because obviously that's when I have don't have to go to work. And by Saturday, a lot of the inventory is cleared out. And so this is our first time seeing the inventory on a weekday, which is a nice treat. And although it is mid-October, it's still pretty warm. Of course, not nearly as warm as it was, a month or two ago. It's I think the highs are going to be in the 80s today. So my umbrella is still out because the sun is really strong. And we'll just do what we can. Look, they've got what is this? The short spine golden barrel. We'll do some price sampling. These are in 2 gallon pots and they are $60. Here's some clumping regular form golden barrel. These are $50 in a 2 gallon pot.
The one I planted and we broke it.
Got some really big golden barrel here. This is a 15 gallon pot. It's $200. We've got some gallon pots down here, which are $25. Oh, So you can obviously all these pots are on the ground, so in order for me to read the labels, it can be a little bit difficult. But it's always like this every year. Ooh, Pelosocerius. $75 in a 5-gallon pot. I have one of these in the ground in my backyard, and it was probably 8-10 inches tall, little thin thing when I bought it from Barrage a number of years ago. And it's been growing pretty fast, you know, considering it's a cactus. It definitely grows faster than my little compact non-columnar cactus. And these are pretty amazing plants. I love them. Silver torch cactus. These are big. $80 in a 7-gallon pot or 5-gallon pot. Okay, we're not going to go through every single plant. Maybe we can just kind of walk through to get you an idea. Maybe not focus so much on prices, because some of these you can see and it's kind of consistent. Like these are about $90 for Espestoa lantana, or sorry, lanata. Spiral cactus. These are Cereus Forbesii spiralis. Different sizes available. Lichtenbergia principis. Still waiting for mine to bloom so I can try to cross it with an astrophytum. I would love an astrobergia, but my Lichtenbergia has not flowered, and I have to have it be timed with an astrophytum to be flowering. That's still a dream. These are all melocactus. You see the cephalium on top of the plant. I have several melocactus. None of them have cephalium, but I really do love the plant. They seem to be quite easy to care for and grow in the Phoenix area, surprisingly. Maybe I'll do a little video on my melocactus collection someday. These are booby cactus. You can see there are, I think, some of these have 2 per pot, $75, a 5-gallon pot. Organ pipe. This big one, 15 gallons, $125. That's not bad. Look at that. We've got some smaller ones down there. Oh, crested San Pedro. This is $250. Got some smaller ones. That's $85. These are really cool. Got some various forms of crested Myrtillocactus geometrizans. This one's $160 in a 10-gallon pot. And then they have the smaller ones, $125. See, one here is $85. My gosh, it's still pretty toasty. I'm actually wearing pants today because I thought it was going to be cold. The sun is just so intense. What is this? Is this, so hard for me to see the label. Oh, it's still Myrtillocactus geometrizans. Oh, these are $40. Look how funny this is. This must be Piniocereus. Yeah, Greggii, queen of the night. So it's like a stick. 2-gallon pots, $40. 1-gallon pots, $25. Ooh, lots of Ferrocactus. Macrodiscus and Pringlii and Wislizeni, which grow great here in Phoenix. They're native to Phoenix. This is Glaucescens with the spines. These are Viridescens. I think they're probably all $25 in the gallon pot. And they've got some bigger ones here. I really want to go see the mammillaria that are in the pots over here. Let's take a look at them. Hey, what's this? Oh, Echinocactus platycanthus. These are really cool. Got some Trichocereus. Creeping devil. Toothpick cactus. Stitsonia corine. $40 in a 2-gallon pot. I think these are all, the prices are all the same depending on the pot size. Here's a mammillaria. Yep, $40 in a 2-gallon pot. That's some nice clumps. San Pedro. I really want to try using one of these as rootstock because I've seen that they do quite well. But it's just, it pains me to think about cutting such a perfect plant. Totem pole cactus. Mexican fence post. I had one that I put in the ground like 4 years ago. It was about an inch tall. And now it's probably 2 feet or so. Mammillaria melanocentra. They have signs up here, which is really nice. I think these are all $25 in a 1-gallon pot. Ooh. Look at that mammillaria. Some smaller pots of cactus. And then some nice mammillaria. Look how nice that is. Mammillaria is definitely one of my favorite genus of cactus. These are so nice too. Look at that. It's got a pup growing off of it. Ooh, Oreoserius. This is Trolleyi. Astrophytum, Capricorn. Those are $25 in a 1-gallon pot. So basically all these 1-gallon pots I think are $25, or at least most of them are. This is some sort of Gymnospina. Yep, it is. Look at these coryphanthus that they have here this year. These are all elephantidans. These are $50 in a 2-gallon pot. These are huge. They look so healthy. These are already flowering age, obviously, from the spent buds that we see. Here's some smaller ones. They're $25. More Coryphantha macromeris. Oh, our state treasure, the saguaro. Let's see how much. 2 gallons is $40. Okay, so that gives me a feel. My gosh, I mean, my saguaro Julius babies are already 4 years old and they're so small. So I can't imagine how old these are, and just charging $40 after like 10 years of growing them. That's insane. These are, oh, Echinocactus platycanthus. I think I have one of these. Pleistocactus guantheri. I think I have one of these in the ground. These are, oh yeah, they're all 25.
Yeah, that's so heavy.
There's a couple of
These are some big ones. There's some even bigger ones out at the front, which we'll go to. As you can see, there are many more cactus down this line. Oh, some astrophytum in a gallon pot. These are $30, just to give you an idea. And we get into the Hesper aloe stuff that I'm not so familiar with. But I think I see a lot of these out in the landscape around town, so they're probably pretty good for the area. Look at all the agave they have. Ooh. I love agave. Look at what? Quadricolor over here. something variegated, which is really nice. And I think they actually have labels everywhere, so that's really nice. So these signs. Macrocantha. This is Mateo's agave. Down here. Okay, so I'll just point to the plants and then I can read the signs as we go. These are agave avatifolia times Victoria reginae. That's interesting. I don't think I see much of the reginae in there. Quadricolor. It's agave univittata quadricolor. Some larger ones. Wow, this is so pretty. I wonder if this is that stars and stripes that I'm always super attracted to. I bought one from Elgin and I put it in the ground. It's doing well. This is agave horrida. Agave havardiana hybrid. Agave green glow. I always get confused between green glow and blue glow. This is agave gentry jaws. Huge one, some smaller ones. Agave franzonia. I've never heard of this. Interesting. These look like, I think a lot of the blue ones would do well in Phoenix, even under some pretty intense sun. This is King Ferdinand, agave Nicholsiae. This is Gemniflora, agave Gemniflora. Desmetiana socha. This must be Desmetiana. Oh, this is, yeah, Desmetiana Gold Rush. Wow, these are really pretty. This is just agave Desmetiana, the original flavor.
Okay.
This is agave Dianita. Small ones and big ones. Okay, here's blue glow. So what's the difference between this and the green glow? This is agave blue emperor?
Well, when she put it up to the sun, the sky.
This is agave boba cornuta? Cow's horn agave. Blue ember.
Because I was like, oh my god, I never noticed that it blew.
Sorry, I can't get closer. It's just so low to the ground. Oh, I love this. Mediopicta alba, which is agave americana. I really love this plant. I still remember this was one of the first I saw very early in my agave and cactus succulent obsession. Very attractive. This is agave bracteosa. So it's squid agave for probably somewhat obvious reasons. Here's a classic agave americana. Nice and blue, and they grow huge. Look, size 6 to 10 feet in height, 4 to 13 feet in width. That's insane. Be like, can only have 2 in my yard because my yard's so small. Wow, this is really pretty. It says it's just agave americana variegata. But for some reason, this looks kind of different from the standard variegated agave americana that I see. This is really attractive. It's $125. That's interesting. It has so much yellow on it. Like that really wide band of yellow. I really like this. I'm actually planning to put a lot of my potted agave into the ground. I still have some space in the front yard. It might be my fall project. This is Avatifolia times Victoria reginae again. These are Shidigera Royal Flush. These are really pretty. This must be shark skin, yeah. Agave shark skin. I have some agave that have been potted for years, like 4 years, and thinking about taking them out of the pot that they've been in for that long and putting them in the ground gives me some anxiety, but they probably would be happier in the ground. This is Potatorum cubic. It's a very strange form of Potatorum. I'm not doing price samplings, I think it just ranges, just depending on what the agave is. I see a lot of $20 on the gallon pots. This is a favorite of mine, Potatorum Kichokan variegata. I just love the look of this plant. It's so compact, it's so pretty, the variegation is so nice. Oops, sorry, shadow. These are 55, I think, in a 10-inch pot. We've got pups off of them too. Agave Perii truncata, also a favorite. They can take quite a bit of sun here, I feel, with their blue color. I just love compact plants, and these, if they get plenty of sun, are nice and compact. So this is agave estamensis. Several sizes here available. They call it dwarf butterfly agave. This is agave, just Perii, not truncata. So this is what it looks like when it's not truncata. It's not as compact as the Perii truncata, as you see here. These are pretty big. See how much? These are $90 in a 7-gallon pot. Here's some more Perii truncata. What's this? Cabbage head agave, agave parasana. This is agave okahui, $40. Interesting. This is agave ovatifolia orca, and it's variegated. These are $75. These are so pretty. Some more macrocantha. I need to put the ones I have in the ground first before I buy more. More agave here. See a whole line of them. Something I've never even heard of. Agave nizandensis. It has I don't know if you can see, a stripe down the center of the leaf. That's so interesting. These are $50, I think, in an 8-inch pot. This is cool. Agave, Xylon cantha, frostbite. Pretty cool. This is Weberi, agave Weberi. Agave vivipara variegata. I think my parents have a couple of these in their yard. Grows really well in Arizona. They take full sun, at least on my parents' property. Now, obviously, if you're going to put these in the ground under full sun, it's better to try to acclimate them. So give them some shade cloth, help them out, keep an eye on them, see how they're doing, and respond to any issues that you see. Agave augustifolia. Agave times okahui sunglow. Wow, that's really pretty. It's got kind of that blue glow or green glow look, but it has that nice variegation on it. Perii var neo mexicana. More shark skin, some smaller ones. I think these are $25. Okay, here's agave Victoria Reginae, one of my favorites. I have one that's been in the pot for years. I think I bought it from a big box store years ago, and then now I'm thinking about putting that one in the ground. Oh, this is so pretty. Victoria Reginae, but variegated. Super pretty. I think I have one of these that I bought from this sale from the past year. This is agave shawii. Agave Vilmorinana. Agave Sebastiana. I don't think I've ever heard of this. That's really pretty. Can you see that glowing of its spines or teeth in the sun? This is Agave Utaensis Eborispina. Let's see if the price has changed over the years. It has not. It's still $40. I have one of these. I'm thinking about putting this in the ground as well. I have it in a nice pot. I think my front yard's going to be covered with agave. Oh, look at this. Snaggletooth. $30. Oh, remember when these were so hard to get? Look how pretty they are. Oh, so attractive. This must be Oteroi, Agave Titanota Oteroi. I think I definitely have one from one of these sales, from probably the first sale I ever went to. I bought one of these. It's still alive. It has popped like crazy, and I kind of somewhat neglect it, so that's probably why it's still alive. This is Titanota Margarite. Here's another Titanota. This is black and blue. I have found black and blue to be, what is it? Sensitive to water in the summertime when it's really hot. I have some agave that do absolutely fine being watered in the summer. For some reason, black and blue do not do well with me when in the summer. When it's really hot, the overnight lows are really high, they just rot on me. This is Titanota times Margarite. One thing I want to mention though is that this black and blue, the garden has many of them, so it's probably just me. I probably just shouldn't water them in the summer. Oh, this is Titanota White Ice. I think I have one of these. I have it in the ground. This one's doing pretty well in the ground. I pretty much just don't really pay attention to it. This is Potatorum Spawn. Wow, that's really pretty. Agave Mateo. Agave Shawii times Potatorum. Another Agave Desmetiana, variegated. These are, can I read it? $20 in a gallon pot. So usually when we're here on Saturday, this part of the garden is already closed off as they kind of shrink the space as inventory is disappearing. But this year we can actually see it open. And those are all not succulent plants, so we're not going to walk through it. I'll just point my camera at it. So there's other stuff to shop besides succulents at the DBG plant sale. I see a whole bunch of Euphorbia. Everything from Antisyphilitica to Moroccan Mound to, what is this? Lomelii, Lady Slipper, which we see these grown in landscapes around the Chandler, Phoenix area. This is Euphorbia, Xanthi. Euphorbia is so interesting because there's so many species of Euphorbia and they can really range in the look. I mean, talk about Euphorbia obesa versus this. So different. This is Euphorbia. Euphorbia times briar patch. I mean, look at that. Think about an obesa. The form is so different within the same genus. This must be sticks on fire. Euphorbia trucali or tirucali. They get that. You can see why it's called sticks on fire. Under very intense sunlight, it gets that beautiful orange-red color. So pretty. Euphorbia bracteata. So it's tall slipper plants. So there's a whole bunch of different types of slipper plants. Look, it has leaves on this. So there's Euphorbia amic, these little guys. These are $20 in a gallon pot. We've got some Euphorbia royaliana, which we've seen at multiple nurseries around town. And there's more of them over there, along with Moroccan Mound. Let's go to the tents. We're gonna start with the cactus tent. Okay, lots of astrophytum. These are all Myrostigma nudum. They're in 6-inch pots, $30. You know, now growing these from seed, it takes a long time to get them to this size. My astrophytum hybrids, my oldest ones, or one of my oldest ones, they're 4 years old and they're still not this big. Some smaller ones in 4-inch pots, these are $12.50. There's some asterias. I have a really hard time growing asterias from seed. I don't know why. They just tend to rot on me. These are $10. They're really cute. Very healthy looking. Oh look, they have the flecked kind. They're all $30 in a 6-inch pot. It takes forever to get them to this size. At least for sure growing them on their own roots, it takes a long time. Some more asterias, like this one's getting ready to bloom. These are ornatum, $25 in a 6-inch pot. I'm also growing ornatum from seed. They also take a while to get big. None of my ornatum are this big. And I'm sorry, we are backlit, so it might be a little bit dark. This is Capricorn, $25 in a 6-inch pot. Here we've got Neochelania, Cetosiflora. These are really pretty. $10 in a, it says 4-inch pot. These look more like 3 1/4-inch pots to me. Like an Napina, very attractive. So all sorts of Neoporteria here. Violaciflora, Napina. I see $10. Hey, is this? I almost feel like this is Copiopoa hypogaea, but is it? Oh, it is. It is lizard skin, $15. You all know I did that video on my Copiopoa hypogaea earlier this year. These are already a flowering age. It's nice. This is one of my favorite is this Sthenocactus or Echinophosilocactus? Coptonogonus. I have a couple of these I bought from a Mesa Garden. They're tiny, like this
You guys know
big.
where the burro's tail is?
I do not.
This is a nice size. It's just something about the look that I like so much. Ooh, these are Phylocanthus. I think I bought one of these from this sale a while ago.
Yeah, somebody's
Still alive.
Hey, ask her. She's right there.
This is Sthenocactus, or is it Echinophosilocactus? Multicostatus. So pretty. $10. These are all $10. These are Longus spinus, brain cactus. This is Ochoterranus. Oh, Ochoterranus. Oh gosh, $10. Wigginsia Palacioriolata. Oh no, $10. These are pretty. It's like they're all budding. Oh, this is Winingia brevicylindrica var longispina, or AKA Coleocephalosterius, and then I forgot the species. But they grow that beautiful pseudocephalium. Remember we saw these at I think it was B&B Cactus Farm down in Tucson. They have their specimen plants that are not for sale, and it had grown like to this tall, and it had that beautiful cephalium on the side. Look how pretty they are. This is Sthelocactus lloydii, F major. Oh, I love Sthelocactus. Basically any Hexadrophorus types I love, because look how fat and chunky and compact it is. Mammillaria, Zontli, $10. Look, Ariocarpus. These are grown by Botanic Wonders. This is $45 in a 5-inch pot. There's a little guy here, $25, grown by Arid Adaptations. These are some, Copiapoa. I think they're all Hypogea, but the Barcatensis type. You can see the label here. These are nice. I like it when they're almost spineless. I like that one. I have too many Hypogeas, so I will not be buying any more, even though it's very attractive. Trichoserius Fridzetzi monstrose. PP cactus. Puna species, $10. Oh, this one's $20, by the way, in case you're curious. Ugolmania pectinifera. For some reason, I cannot keep these happy here. They're beautiful plants, but I just can't keep them happy, so I don't think they're for me. These are $15. Looks like a bunch of Notocactus or Parodia species. So we had some huge storms come in. I think it was earlier this week and last week. And I was talking to one of the volunteers here, and he said that it tore down the tent that they had set up. It knocked all the plants onto the ground. So the volunteers are here frantically trying to get everything cleaned up and put back together. So you can see there's some loose soil here, but that's the reason why, is because Mother Nature had destroyed everything, and then they had to scramble because they had 1 day to get everything back on track. So you can see some of the loose soil here as well. They did the best they could. This is so pretty. What is this? Parodia occulta. Wow. I really like the look of this. $10. This actually has me a little bit tempted. Occulta. Wow, I really like these. Tephrochectus alexanderi. $10. This is probably somewhat paper spine. $10. Articulatus. More alexanderi. See, there's a loose head there. You can just pick it up and stick it in some soil, and it will root. I bet this is all just the weather did that. Look, Geometricus, $50. A gallon pot. These are Phaerocactus schwartzii. Interesting. Is this Phaerocactus schwartzii? It's pupping on the top. Okay, if I was still randomly, impulse buying plants, I would be so tempted to get this. It's because of the pupping on the top, so unusual. So these are Agave isthamensis rum runner, and I bought some of these in the past. It was from a big box store, and I find that these are also very sensitive to the hot summers, so these tend to go dormant for me during the hottest parts of the Arizona summer. So what happened is it got hot, I watered them just like I do for all my other agave, and they all rotted. But my other agave are doing fine. So far the blue glows and these rum runners are, I find, to be dormant in the summer. But once again, not all agave go dormant in the summer, just some of them do. And unfortunately, you kind of have to figure it out the hard way. This is a crest. I would guess it's some sort of Trichoserius. This is Opuntia, but this I think is Trichoserius crest. Really pretty. This is Gypsophylla ivory curls, $15. This is Agave isthamensis. I love the looks of these. These are $15 in a 4-inch pot. So compact, so chubby. Love that look. And then this is the same kind, but the variegated form. Look at that. I see a white rhino here. Agave white rhino, $90. It's in a 5-inch pot. Some mellow cactus. These are $75. They already have their cephalium. And then this looks like a crested opuntia. $30. That's so cool looking. Cereus forbesii. It looks like a fairy castle. No, this is fairy castle. $12.50. You can see a number of assorted cactus here. Matillo cactus geometrizons. These would be great for grafting. 6-inch pots back there are $25. Echinocerius viverdensis var robustus. Ferrocactus hystrix, $25. What is this? Oh, Cephalocerius senilis, $12.50. These are so cute. Can you see that hair? I bought one from somewhere, probably in Tucson, but I forgot which nursery, really early on in my cactus obsession, and it grows really slow for me, but it's still hairy as ever and it's still alive. Got some Oreocerius trulii. We saw some larger ones earlier in the open area. These are $10. You can see a number of Ferrocactus emery in the back, $25 in a 6-inch pot. These are Echinocerius sanpedroensis, $10. Again, you can see some loose soil on the plants just because that storm that came through and knocked everything up onto the ground. Some more Ferrocactus. Ferrocactus macrodiscus, these are $10. Ooh, rainbow cactus, Echinocerius pectinatus. This is such a cool plant, $12.50. I have one, I think. I bought a long time ago, early on in the obsession. This is Hildewintera. You can read the label. $20, and they're crested. Some more cresties. Mammillaria baumii crested, $20. See some more cresties back there, some sort of opuntia. Pachycereus weberi, $12.50. That's so pretty. Some macrodasis, Opuntia microdasis, Pallida crest. I love the look of that, but I can't have it because I cannot risk glaucids in the skin. There's a grafted plant, $30. This is a organ pipe cactus, I think. Stenocerius thurberi. These are $12.50. I've got some more grafts here. $17.50. It's Blossfeldiana lilliputana. There's some more grafts back here. Oh, sorry, crests back here. They're all $30. This is Pygmaeocerius biblii. I had one, and for some reason I did not do well with it. This is mellow cactus. Could read that label. Really pretty, really healthy looking. This is disco cactus. Crystallophilus. I tried disco cactus a couple times and I was not successful. I just tend to rot them out, so I think they're just not for me. Except that I am learning over time to neglect them more and more, so perhaps it would do better now under my neglect. This is Stellocactus matude, $10. Nodocactus lenenhausii, or is it Parodia lenenhausii? A wonderful plant. And we see them kind of all around town. I have one. It doesn't need much, it does well. Matucana madisoniorum. So fat, I love it. Love that look. This one has a pup on it. Here's some more smaller ones. The 6-inch pot is $25, and then these little ones are $10. They almost have a, like this one is almost spineless, that one right in the center of the screen. And it kind of has that Euphorbia look when they're totally spineless like that. It's a pretty one. Got some more Parodia or Noda cactus. I think I have one of these, or Kenny gifted it to me about a year ago or so. It's still alive, doing well, pretty easy to care for. I think we're in the Gymnocalycium area. This is new Euphorbia, $10. It's pretty. Oh, there's an Echinopsis stuck in here. And another one. Fuzzy navel, $25. Echinopsis seem to be pretty easy to care for here as well. They're a bit more water tolerant. Gymnocalycium baldianum, $10. Horridispinum, it's pretty. Chiquitanum here, and then some species here. It's really pretty. Some other species mixed in. Saglione, also fairly easy to care for in Phoenix. Also more tolerant to water. They tend to like it, I think. You know, a bit more water. You can kind of see when they're thirsty because they start to deflate and wrinkle a bit. Mammillaria duoformis. Oh, wait, it says Mammillaria balmii. I think it's balmii. $20 or clumping. Echinocerius deleatii, $10. Gymnocalycium multiflorum, $10. Ooh, these are nice. This is Mammillaria CV oruga. Interesting. Very fuzzy. Mammillaria crameri, $10. Back to Gymnocalycium. Auriplurum. Really pretty. Oh, these are more of those species. I like that look. Gymnobasiatrum. Some more Mammillaria, 6-inch Mammillaria in the back. They're $25. Oh, look at that plumosa. It's actually a pretty good deal for a plumosa clump that's that large. I think they're usually about 30 and above. These are nice too. Campotrica. More Campotrica. I think they're all $10. Got. I don't think this label is right. This looks like Mammillaria bombacina to me, but it's labeled spinosuma. These have curved spines, and that color just gives it away as bombacina. Mammillaria senilis, and Scheidiana. I'm growing these. They have really fat taproots. I'm growing these from seed, and they're several years old by now. But the ones I've unpotted and gifted, they have really thick taproots. It's very surprising. This is elongata, Mammillaria, $25 in a 6-inch pot. Some grafts here. Oh, there's two species here, Fraliana and Perez de la Rosa. And you can see the loose potting mix on it again because of that storm. You can't see how beautiful the spines are, but these are almost impossible to clean because of their hooked spines. Oh, like you don't want to touch those spines at all. They'll just hook onto anything and everything. Tinea Cereus Johnsonii, 1750. We got some lithops here. Some with species on them here. And then they've got these pots of, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 25 plants per pot. These are $40. Still the same price as they were in the past. And I've got some almond plants here. Browningia, Hertlingiana. Okay, next is a succulent tent. There's a bunch of people on the other end, so I'm gonna start over here. And we've got a lot of the caudiciform plants, so Pacapodia, there's a big one there, and some little ones. I've been chatting with a whole bunch of people, so I'm kind of running out of time. We're gonna walk through this a little bit. Namaquanum, Bispinosa. I'm still struggling with Pachypodium, as I've mentioned before in previous videos. I don't know, maybe they're just not for me. There's Adenium, all sorts of Adenium. Oh, this one's pretty. It almost looks like it comes from somebody's private collection.
But it's also poisonous.
Succulent, Madagascar.
It's also poisonous.
I also don't do Adenium anymore because I always forget to move them when it gets cold and they rot on me because they'll accidentally get watered or rained on in the winter. Ooh, this is a Euphorbia. We're in the Cyphostema area. Jute. Yeah, it's a mix of all sorts of plants in here. Or caudiciforms. What is this? Trichodiadema bulbosum. Oh, Adenia globosa hybrid, $75. Those are so cool, but I can't. Dudleya, $10. Some albuca. Some hoodia. I don't have any hoodia. I don't think I have any stinky plants. And what I mean by that are the stinky flowers. Adenia venenata? Adenia glauca. I find Adenia glauca to be very attractive for their green trunks, but Dorstenia, Potita, and Gigas. Gigas are $30. Some Dioscorea, Elephantipes. These are $15. We have various sizes of these, so $20 there, $30 there, $125 in the back. Pelargonium, Pelargonium. And Carina, Serraria, Sedum, it's ficus, different types of ficus, Epomea, something I really don't know. Jatropha, some bigger ones in the back. Ooh, that's a huge Euphorbia crest. This is $300, like Taya crest. Oh, I love Euphorbia. I see $12, oh, $12.50, $15. These are some nice plants. Nice euphorbia. Euphorbia inopla, $10. There's some nice Medusa type euphorbia. Some of these look like Peter W. plants, where you see that top dressing. Highly likely it's he grew these. These are $25 in a 6-inch pot. Euphorbia chocolate drop, $35. Oh, sorry, we're very backlit.
Look how cute this little guy is. Look, he's got leaves on it.
This must be Francoisii, and it is. Rubifolia, $25. There's a Melliformis, $15. These are so cute, enormous. Some cress. I don't see Obisa this year. Multifolia. I bought one of these multifolios in a 6-inch pot probably 2 years ago from the sale here, and it's still alive and it's doing well. Survived the winter, survived the summer. Seems to be more water tolerant, which is why I haven't killed it yet. Euphorbia decarii. These are $10.
Yeah. It's just to keep
And then there are some Buplerifolia, $30. I have not had good luck with Buplerifolia, so I'm not trying again. Tried it twice already. Some more Euphorbia. Millii. These definitely look like Peter W. plants. Micracantha, $35. Oh, I do see Obisa over there. These are probably hybrids. Yep. $20 for Obisa hybrid. This Squarosa, $35. This is probably Poissonii. Yep. $20. Those are so cool. These are Fusca, $15. Ah, it's good to see the Obisa here. These are $12.50. That's not bad. You all know how much I love Euphorbia Obisa, and I'm growing them from seed. Very fun to grow from seed. I get mixed results, as you've all seen in my Euphorbia Obisa growing series. There's a girl right there. Any boys in here? I can't tell. But I really enjoy growing these from seed. Edith Colea grandis. There's some more adenium here. Let's take a look at the plants along the table from this direction, and then we'll go through our last tent. And then I am getting so hungry that I think we may need to take off soon. Oh, this is submammillaris. That's what that is. We got these really big ones. This is variegated Euphorbia amic. It's $150, and it is about 5.5 feet tall.
I like ran my hand up it. But it kind of reminds me of spores, but I'm not like that. Yeah,
Millii, some on the ground too. Melliformis, nice size, and it's clumping. Euphorbia horrida white. Oh, it's really pretty. How pretty is that? Euphorbia horrida. This is Inopla. Inopla is a pretty interesting plant too, and it does really well with me. I have a small one I bought from a big box store, and it's just been clumping more and more over the years. You can tell when it's thirsty by squeezing it. It's able to take our winters, it takes our summer, so it's a great plant. And I love that it just keeps clumping. Polygonum. Okay, let's go to the last tent. There's also pottery being sold. I think Zanana is there, and there's another pottery artist as well, but we're not going to have time today to visit. All right, this is the last tent. Looks like a number of soft leaf succulents. Oh, Senecio. Oh, something I really don't know. There's a bunch of Haworthia and Gasteria. What is this? Haworthia retusa variegated, $20. Oh, this might be one of my favorites to see in this sale.
The little variegated variety.
Yeah,
Aren't they gorgeous?
those are so
They
attractive.
are absolutely pretty.
I don't think I've ever seen them here before.
I'm actually debating it.
How are you gonna pick which one you're gonna pick?
I'm like, I
like-
really, really want it, but then I'm like,
Which one? Which one like grab?
I was gonna say, for me, it's
Yeah,
between
this-
these two. It
Yeah.
This one's nice, but I think it's just a little, for me, it's a little too soft. This one gives it a nice little complement. Like this one has the yellows, but you can see how it's still growing the darker greens too.
These are so attractive. Ooh, some Gasteria here. Crassula. Buddha Temple. No Crassula for cookies cacti. I have one of these. I grow it indoors. I kind of neglect it. It's still alive, probably because of that. These are nice too. $10. Fuji. Some, probably the mangaves. Yep. $40. Mangave are surprisingly
Someone's gonna steal it.
like hardy for the Phoenix area, which we saw at Elgin, where they had them growing out in full sun. Now, I don't know if it was this kind of mangave, but I was pretty surprised by that. These are so pretty, but these are not for cookies cacti. Look at that, beautiful. Oh, Echeveria. Oh, it's all soft leaf succulents. I've tried these before. Nope. Learned the hard way.
The one behind it is the one I would get, but I don't have the pop it.
Have a little bit more at the entrance. Maybe we'll go just take a quick walk through there and then we're gonna head back. I need to go get some food. I'm so hungry. Okay, we're approaching the entrance. Oh, by the way, there are some Opuntia here. Sorry, Opuntia lovers, this is all we're gonna get for today. There's a whole bunch of yucca here. These are all landscape size. I wish I could put one of these in my yard. How awesome that is. How much are these? $650. Oh, that is really nice. Just don't have the space. Some more landscape sized plants from Tersheki to Myrtillo cactus, geometrozons, totem pole cactus, various Lophocerius, organ pipe cactus. These are all really big. Prices just vary all over the place. This is Joshua tree, Yucca brevifolia. Wow, look how big this one is. It's $850. Oh, it's a Succulent senilis. Wow. At the rate that my little tiny plant is growing, it will take probably 100 years before it reaches this size, if not longer. Oh, look, there's a boojum. Aquaria columnaris. This is a pretty big one. Mine's so tiny compared to that. You can see some even bigger ones of agave. These are $150. They're in 25-gallon pots. Okay, these are just huge. Tershaki, toothpick cactus in the back. Probably a bunch of Sanita. Oh my gosh, it's so large. So if you're looking for landscape plants, this is an option to shop for large plants. Oh, a bunch of these are sold. All the ones with the orange ribbons. Look at that beautiful saguaro. Oh, they have all of these that are, I think these are all, oh wait. This is Pachysarius pringlei. You can kind of tell by the color. It's kind of hard to tell the difference between these and saguaro, but if you see enough of them, you can kind of tell. These are really big. This must be the aloe tent. Lots of aloe. This is aloe vera, $15 in a gallon pot. These do really well in Phoenix. I see them planted all over town. And then I have, I think, some hybrids in my front yard, and it's in full sun and it's doing great. They actually do need some water in the summertime and they'll stay pretty healthy and plump. All sorts of aloes here. I'm just gonna walk through it.
We got some on the side here too. Those are cardinals, that's what come pick them up for me. I don't want to make sense for you.
You know, I find aloe to be kind of a mixed bag in Phoenix. So aloe vera is one that does very well. Seems tolerant of our high summer heat, tolerant of our extremely strong sunlight, and they seem to take water fine in the summertime. But there's other aloe species that don't, and they go dormant when it's really hot in the summertime, especially when our overnight lows are really high. So it's just a mixed bag, and unfortunately for me at least, I have to learn the hard way which species do well here and which ones don't. Aranacea, oh, it's so pretty, $35. I remember if you're a member of the DBG, I believe there is a discount when you purchase from the DBG plant sales.
Are you trying to tell me you're leaving help?
Oh, backlit, sorry. Look at the view of the aloe tent. Let's take a look at this side.
You want these two as well, right?
Yes.
It's Ramosissum, $45 in a gallon pot. We've got some really big ones here. This is so cute. I just don't know which of these species do well and which ones don't here.
Are you supervising? Are you the supervisor?
All right. Some more of these guys. This is all Pachysarius pringlei, the little ones. Let's see how much these are. This one is $60. Oh, look at that. Wow. Wow.
Oh, that one.
These are so fat. think these are saguaro. Wow, look how fat they are. These are $300. You can see there's some more here. Wow. It'll be forever for me to get my seedlings to be this big. All right, everyone. I hope you all enjoy seeing this year's 2025 DBG Fall Plant Sale hosted here at the Phoenix Desert Botanical Garden. I'm gonna go take some pictures and then I gotta head back. Probably go grab some lunch. Until next time, happy growing, y'all. Take care. Bye-bye. I forgot an entire section. These are a lot of the desert trees. So we've got, well, not only desert trees, but also Fucoria. So all the different types of Acatillo. Got Fucoria splendens. Fucoria fasciculata.
You're good.
All sorts of Fucoria. This is McDougalii, Campanulata, and I know that there's going to be some Boojum in here. Okay, here's some of the desert trees. This is Pachycormus discolor. Here's another Fucoria, Digwettii, and our favorite. Is this what I think it is? It is. Boojum. And that giant Boojum that we see here every time, because I think it is $4,500. Well, the price hasn't changed over all these sales that we've seen it. That's not bad. Is there a Bursera? There's a bunch of, these are all the desert trees. Nice Bursera microphylla. And they've got some smaller ones here. Oh, they also have some, what is this? Boswellia sacra. It's pretty. We've got some hanging pots. Let's see if these are still $50, $55. Monkey tail. Mix of different types of plants. Oh, got some smaller ones here. These are $30. Cloister cactus colademononis. Oh, here, you read it.
Do you take your shake off at night so that
Oh, there's more here. Some stuff I really don't know. Oh, moringa. Stenopatala. This is an Operculicarii dicarii. Let's see how much these are. I know these are quite popular with collectors. $50 for a 2-gallon pot. $30 for a 1-gallon pot. Commiphora. Oh, more Boojum. How much are they? $40 in a gallon pot. They're still the same price from like a year ago or a year and a half ago. We got some discounted. Is this discounted? It is. $10 for that agave. Oh, this can be revived so easily. It's just some sunburnt. My own plants are sunburnt like crazy. Well, I think these are all discounted. $7.50 just for a little sunburn. These are all discounted agave. Yeah, these are discounted plants. So you can get some good steals here. I've purchased discounted plants before and then revived them, grew them, and they did fine until I made a mistake. This is the discount tent. Let's see if there's anything left in here. This is discounted? Why? Pelosocerius something. This is beautiful. Why is this discounted? It's $10.
Butterfly garden in a box.
This is also discounted. Huh. Why? It looks perfectly healthy. The agave Joe Hoke in the back, $12.50. Oh, what the heck? Look at that variegation. What is that? It's $12.50 for this bowl. Look at that variegation. What the heck? That's so pretty, and also makes me really tempted, but I can't. This is so pretty. I think these are probably all $12.50 in the gallon pots, discounted. I don't see, well, this one's discounted, $15. There's some adenium, $15. Obesum, there's a Euphorbia here, discounted $10. Some aloe, $10. And it looks like everybody else cleared everything else out. But there is some Euphorbia here, $10 in a gallon pot. Sorry, it's backlit. This might make it easier to see. Wow, why is this discounted? This almost makes me want to use this as grass stock. Ugh, I'm not going to. Oh, that variegated pup is so attractive. I can't do it.